So I wanted to do another live episode of the podcast and have it stream in the morning because last time, every stream I do in the morning ends up with a lot more viewers. So also, I legitimately just woke up, so my voice is like 10 octaves lower than it normally is. But I did not have an in person guest on the podcast this past week again. So we're doing another live stream. So you guys can ask any questions you want in the chat. And then, yeah, hey, what's up, Mohammed? All right, so I'll give you guys a little update about this weekend because I do have the vlog coming out, but honestly, I went to bed last night instead of editing it. So this weekend, I met up with strangers that I met on Clubhouse. And I say strangers, but like we were internet friends. We've been talking for weeks. And then we all decided to, well, two people flew in from North Carolina. And then another girl lived in Brooklyn. I think one of the other guys lived in the Lower East Side. So we all met up at the Met and then we went out to brunch. And then we went to Central Park and it was an amazing time. So that vlog will be up either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, let's be real. Like once I do everything I need to do today, and this podcast episode will be up today. So that is going to be really fun. Another thing that kept me from filming an episode with a person was that you know how last time we did this live stream for a podcast episode, we were talking about you guys were asking in the chat like what are your Netflix recommendations? Guys, I literally just woke up. I'm amazed I'm doing this because I was like, no, I'll just do it later, but I know that this is the right time to do it. So, anyways, what's up, music lovers? Hi, Simon. Hi, Fig Tree. Hi, Donalisa. What was I gonna say? Okay, so on Amazon Prime or Prime Video, I don't know if you guys have that, but there is a show called Couples Therapy, and it is the most entertaining. It's why I stayed up too late and why I didn't get up early enough to do this for a full hour. So I'm probably gonna stop this episode in about 30 to 40 minutes. So ask your questions. But Couples Therapy, if you're looking for a show to watch, it is insanely entertaining, a little bit concerning, but very entertaining. It's basically you follow these couples through their couples therapy and their stories and their journey through therapy with this one therapist. And I wonder how candid they're being because they know they're being filmed. So I wonder if they're exaggerating. I wonder if they're being truthful or if they're kind of playing it up or how that's going, or like what they're being paid, you know? So that is, oh, the volume's a bit low. Thanks, honey. Okay. So that is completely interesting if you're looking for a show to watch. And then there's another kind of side of it where the therapist, um, the therapist actually goes to her clinical advisor, I think it was called, and kind of basically goes through therapy about all of the heavy stuff she's dealing with each patient, each couple. And that is definitely, it's just very entertaining. All right, there. What's up, Chili? Someone says, "What's your age?" I swear, they go, "Weird question. What's your age?" JJ, that's not a weird question. I get this question every single live. And I like asking the chat, like, you guys tell me how old you think I am. But in the meantime, Baki who says, "Lane, where do you want to go on vacation?" I want to go to so many places. I want to go back to Italy. I want to go to Tokyo. Um, Kevin's twin sister wants to go to Croatia, and I'm down to go back. Well, Mohammed knows my age, so he just put it in the chat. Sunny knows it too. Yeah, I'm 26. But I'm always intrigued to see how old you guys think I am on the lives because everybody just guesses something different. Like sometimes people are like, "Oh, I think you're 19." And then I got like 28 or something one day and I was like, "What's the most dangerous place you want to go to?" That's a great question, Mohammed. I don't know about dangerous. I mean, the one thing I've learned through traveling is you definitely think like you have these preconceived notions that a place is very dangerous from the news or stories. And from my experience, some of the places are not as dangerous as people make them seem. That being said, though, Mohammed, what's maybe one place that you're thinking of that's, you know, considered to be inherently dangerous? Because I can't think of anything. People are shocked in the chat that I'm 26. JJ says, not gonna lie, you look, wait, not gonna lie, you look like above 23. So you think I look 24? I'm a little confused by your answer. And Mohammed says, Syria, Sahara Desert. I would love to the Sahara Desert. I can't say I know a lot about Syria. I don't know. I'd love to go to the Maldives. Seven Ways asks, what's your favorite alcohol? Are we talking hard alcohol or um like anything? Because I would say red wine is normally my go-to. Like you could probably hand me a glass of red wine at 8:30 a.m. and I'd be like, okay, sure. But alcohol, I guess we'll say tequila. Sandy just had the best Cinco de Mayo party. That was fun. Do love tequila. What's up, Lord Gaming? Try going to Maldives. Would love to. I want to visit Bang Fort during evening. It's in India. It's believed to be one of the haunted places in Asia. Pranjit, that sounds terrifying. Mohammed asks, how's Nova and Nero doing? They're good. Can't bring them upstairs because my parents are still home. No. Lane looks 33, actually. I mean, that doesn't even make me upset, Sunny. And the truth is I feel like I don't look 33 because anyone I stand next to, because I'm so short, they automatically think I'm so much younger. Do you remember your India trip? Of course, I remember both of them. I actually rewatch a lot of the vlogs. Like I don't know if that's a little narcissistic or what, but because I haven't really been able to travel, I have been watching some of the old vlogs just to remind myself what it was like to create content that many days in a row. Because I've definitely taken like the every single day off. I do a lot more work with the clients now, and it's not just me vlogging. Oh, super chat. Thank you, Mohammed, so much. Yeah, so if you guys are watching on YouTube while this is live, there's something called a super chat, and you basically can send like a little tip or, you know, support the channel. I really appreciate it. Mohammed is definitely the most generous. Have some red wine now. Start the day off with a fable. Sorry, Baki, cannot do that. I need to drive Nona around later. I am Nona's designated chauffeur for the day. What is the last Pinoy food you ate? I would say it's probably the lumpia that Aries gave me, that I think he made. Sunny says, is full blown narcissism real? I mean, I think so. You need to watch that show, Couples Retreat. And this one guy comes across very, I would say, narcissistic or something. I mean, obviously, I don't know what to diagnose him as, but there's one guy who is fully just like everything he says. I know it's rooted in his own experiences, but damn, it's nuts. Applebee says Brogan Wu was with three. I'm assuming you're saying hot with three little. Wait, I gotta send this to her. She'll love it. Yes, Brogan was amazing. I want to get her back on the podcast. I feel like we had one of the best episodes. Just the banter was so good. And we both have so many, we have the same love of like music, movies, food, traveling that it'd be great to have her back on. I want to do like a cooking show with her too, a hot mess cooking show. Recently, any dream you shared? I love that question. I actually had the craziest dream last night. I think it was because I watched Couples Retreat until I fell asleep. Not Couples Retreat, Couples Therapy. That's a movie. I was watching Couples Therapy until I fell asleep, and I had a dream that I lived in like a split house, like a two-family home, and on one side, and the other side was like this couple that like fought, like hit each other and or like got into these huge arguments, and I was on the other side and tried to like intervene. It was the strangest dream. Definitely a little dark, but I remember it. Sunny goes, Lane, you were talking differently today, very peaceful. It's because I woke up like 20 minutes ago. I brushed my teeth, got dressed, and sat down to do this because I'm under a time crunch because I slept through my first alarm. So that's definitely why. Random question. Do you like Justin's song Peaches? At first, yes, loved it. Now it's overplayed. It's kind of annoying. It just means it was catchy. Mohammed asks, have you or will you ever try fasting the way Muslims do? I feel like that will get a lot of views if you make a video of that. Mohammed, it's really interesting because I thought about doing that, I think last year in quarantine, during Ramadan, I think. And part of me wants to do it just to see if I can do it. And then part of me also thinks people are going to be like, that's cultural appropriation, which I know I'm not doing it for that sense. But if I'm doing it just for the views, that seems a little iffy to me. I do think I'd want to try it just to see if I could try it though. Like I think it's very mentally tough to be able to do that. I don't know. Will you ever do urban exploring? What do you mean by that, Mohammed? I'm curious by urban exploring. Looking very admirable in a white dress. This is a white sweatshirt, so thank you. But unless you meant like dressed in white, in that case, still thank you. Bring Nona and Quinty Jollibee. Maybe 90s. I don't know. I'm kind of over the Jollibee stuff because everyone comes to watch that and doesn't watch the other videos. So I don't know if it was a real, but allow me to ask you that if, oh my gosh, I don't, what? I don't know who's Lewis. You guys are asking questions. I don't even know what to ask. Are you still working out, Lane? Yes, I work out every day. Some days I take or like 6 days a week. Explore abandoned billion. Oh, guys, I can't talk. I really gotta wake up more. I should have grabbed some caffeine or something. Explore abandoned buildings equal urban exploring. Mohammed, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I've never really had a desire to explore abandoned buildings, nor do I really know where there are some near me. But Cindy says, nice hat. Thank you. It says sex, drugs, and lobster rolls. It was from it was from the main trip this summer. What color and type of watch do girls find attractive on a guy? A watch? I don't know. I feel like it's personal preference. It's whatever you like. And then if they end up liking your style, that's when they're going to like it. I've never thought, like, wow, if a guy wears a gold watch, like that, I don't think that's what it is. Someone goes, you are beautiful on inside. Thanks. Thanks. What's up, Bergie TV? What's up, Lane? You're in New York. Right now, Mahan, I'm not in New York. I'm in New Jersey. John Paul, hi. Fasting has nothing to do with culture, just on a no, that's not it at all, Baki. Muhammad's talking about fasting. I would assume Ramadan. I don't think Muslims will feel like the cultural appropriation. Generally, we get really excited when we see non-Muslim fast. Okay, Muhammad, my next question about fasting. Give me the facts of or like the what do you have to do to truly properly fast? Cuz I know it's something it's like sun up, sundown, right? I would be willing to try it. I mean, the no water part kind of concerns me because I drink so much water every day, but I think I could try it. And how long would you want me to experiment with the fasting? Do not eat or drink sunrise to sunset. Okay, so I can wake up before sunrise and drink. Can you eat before sunrise? I don't know if I'd even want to eat that early, but maybe. Sorry for the dead space. I had to drink water. Yeah, you wake up before sunrise to eat and drink. Honestly, Mohammed, I think it's possible. How long would you want me to try it for? A day? 3 days? Break your fast when the sun is setting. Mario says eating fast. Just kidding. See, that's more like it. Try not to commit sins. Try 3 days. I think I could try 3 days. Okay, my next worry with it is that I'm so busy this week. I don't know if I could do it this week, but I definitely do want to attempt it. 90s best. If ever this pandemic ends, what country do you want to go to? That's a great question. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I don't know if we may have talked about this on the last episode. I would love to go to Japan, mainly Tokyo, but I would love to go and visit all of Japan. Um, I really want to go to Malta. I had plans to go there before the pandemic, so that would be very cool. Have a camp. Are you a happy person in general? 7 ways. That's a great question. I think yes. I think I'm constantly searching for the silver lining of things, and like I'm an optimist even when people are like, okay, that's unrealistic. I've had like family members tell me that I definitely live life looking through rose colored glasses. Like I'm always like, no, but that's just the way that they are, and like whatever. But that's not to say that I'm happy all the time. I mean, for sure, there are times I'm not. Mainly when you guys see me not posting for like a week at a time, I'd say that's probably when I'm not happy. Because if I'm happy, I do love to share it with you guys and like go live and all that fun stuff. Really inspired to like make stuff. Do you play video games? No, I do not. I always wish I did. My brothers are like avid video game players. They play so often. If yes, what games in particular? So I don't play, but I mean, I used to play like Nintendo 64 and that stuff. I do think it'd be really fun if I was like a gamer on YouTube or Twitch, though. I just feel like that would be fun because it would be what I'm doing now, like talking to you guys in chat, but there would be an added layer of actually doing something instead of me just sitting here and staring at the chat and talking. Lane gets sad when I don't compliment her. No, Sunny, that's not true, but do love. That's interesting, Mohammed. I didn't know that. We prayed it 5 times during the day, so it would be encouraging for you to do so to Jesus as your Christian, I believe. Also, intercourse breaks your fast, so that can't happen while you're fasting. That's very interesting. I think so. When you break your fast at night, do you eat a lot? Like, what's normal? What does it normally look like for you? Because I'll basically, if and when I make this video, because I would like to, considering you're asking, I think it would be interesting, and I just would like to see if I could do it. But I would base it off of what you're telling me to do. Pranji, thank you so much for the super chat. I love the little emojis you guys pick with the super chat. So cute. I love it. Is Nova a girl? Yes, Nova's a girl. We break our fast with dates and water, generally 1 to 3 dates and water. Okay, so even when you break your fast, you eat only a little bit? Because I feel like me breaking my fast, I'd want to have a full ass meal. Do you believe there's hell and heaven, paradise, life after death? That's really interesting. I think it's so tough to know what there is after like I don't I'd like to believe that there is a hell for some of the people that do the most horrendous things on earth in this life. I know that's kind of a negative way to look at it, but there's no other way I would love to be optimistic and be like, yeah, I believe everyone makes it to heaven, but or if there is a heaven, but I don't think that certain people, like serial killers or pedophiles or just like they have to go to hell. There must be. I mean, you know, some people pray after having dates and water, then eat their main meal, and others have the main meal, then pray. We normally have a feast, lots of food, drinks, and desserts. So, Mohammed, but is there a feast every single sunset? Also, a little bit intrigued to know that if well, see, now I'm sure, obviously, when you can live in any country, but let's just say that Ramadan happened to fall in America's winter, the fasting would be shorter, which is interesting. Bye, Floyd Gaming. Thank you. You said you love the podcast. I'm grateful. There will be another regular podcast, hopefully up next Monday. I got to just schedule a guest. It's been hectic over here. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting like half up on the chair and my legs starting to go to sleep. Okay, I think I might do this for 10 more minutes only because I do have to go get ready. We need to know what our critic has gone. In my family, we normally don't make as much towards the end because we get bored of it. That makes sense. Ain't bothered to really make anything different. That makes sense for sure. Lane, thank you for answering my questions. Been a fan of your channel. Keep safe. Thank you, 90s best. Thanks for coming and asking the questions. It's so weird because with these headphones on, I can't hear anything. I just hear muffled sounds. I thought someone was knocking. What happened to the guitar? Prungy, prungy, prungy. Blown on my spot. No, it's a very valid question. I go through phases with that where I tell myself I'm going to learn, and quarantine probably would have been a great time to learn. But now looking back, I feel like I was for sure a tiny bit, I wouldn't say depressed during quarantine, but like that's kind of a given. It was definitely not like a great time. But I ended up just like watching a lot of TV, going live with you guys a lot, eating way too much food, and I was just didn't put any effort into guitar, and I wish I did, but now there's so many other things going on. I feel like I definitely don't have enough time for it, which is probably a lame excuse. I always talk about how I wish played guitar and I wish I took it up again, but yeah, Grungy, the guitar, you know, never really picked it up as much. I never even got it restrung. I never got it restrung and tuned. So that's what happened to the guitar. I can't wait for Ramadan to be in the winter. Okay, also, Mohammed, sorry, this is going to sound really stupid. I just don't know. Is it possible that it could be in the winter? Like, isn't Ramadan always during the same time of the year? India's condition is very bad due to this time, Corona. I heard Rihan. I'm really praying. I know the numbers are insane, and I'm interested to hear from you guys because I only see what's in the news, and this is why I love being on YouTube and I love having this conversation with you guys that live in all different parts of the world because I get to hear from you guys how you think, the situation is in your home country versus just seeing the news. And I think that's very beneficial. It goes back around 10 days, I think, each year. Oh, wow, Mohammed. Is this your natural eyes or a little eyeshadow? No, I don't have eyeshadow on, but I do have mascara on. Next time it's going to be in the winter in the UK, it'll be around 10 years. Oh my gosh, wow. You got to wait that long. I didn't know it changed times like that. That's really interesting. Love to see you paint oil or acrylic. Mario, did I mention this in the last live? It's funny. I don't know if you guys can see. You can't see it, but behind my hamper, I have a box of canvases. And did I mention this that I want to do a video where I like paint and try to sell it on eBay? I think I did. I must have. Okay, I mentioned it. Okay, that's why you're asking. I was like, "Oh my god, you read my mind." Like, but no, I forgot that I had mentioned that. But yeah, I actually just found my box of paints from college. Like I had all of my art supplies in this big box. So I'm going to hopefully do that. Either planned to do that today or tomorrow. So look out for that video. But honestly, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Today is going to be all about. Oh, I hope this didn't cut out. Today's going to be all about editing that meeting my internet friends in real life video. Oh, Mohammed, that's so interesting. The Islamic calendar follows the moon, I believe, and the Gregorian character follows the sun. I think, I ain't sure. Well, it sounds cool, but yeah, I should, I guess, research that. Gaurav asks, if you just look time and think about religion, you will know that it's just there to control people in masses as helpful as another argument. I mean, that's an interesting point of view. Thank you so much for the super chat, Mohammed. I can't do the little dance little T does. He's better. Hi, Deepak. Honestly, yeah, to a point, I do agree with that. Mohammed, you're the best. Oh, I forgot to put this on my Instagram and like promote it again. I really need to get better at that. Damn. Mario asks, representational or abstract? Can't wait to see some clips. That's a good question. I normally don't know what I want to paint until I either start painting. Like everything else in my life, I don't plan it to a T really. Um, all right, so we're flipping back to the religion conversation right now because Mohammed just said, "Is that is true? Religion does control the masses." Because Gaurav said that, and I do think to a certain degree, I think it is also a coping mechanism because it can be very debilitating to think about how, our lives, like 80 to 90, like 70 to 80 years, that's all you have of this life. Nobody knows actually what happens for certain in the afterlife or if there is one. So I think that it is a coping mechanism in that sense. And everybody gravitates to what they believe in, and it helps you kind of navigate that when you do lose people that are close to you in life. I do think that spirituality personally is more than just religion. But that being said, I do consider myself to be religious. So, I mean, hey, we're all just figuring it out. Deepak says, you were looking upset today. No, I think I'm just really tired. I chose to do this literally first thing when I woke up because I slept through my two alarms. So I'm a little bit behind, and like literally my voice hasn't even really woken up. Also, I went to a party this weekend and my voice is shot probably because I was screaming. Let's be real. Hi, Jason. JJ says, one question. How do you have, okay, this is a great question. Get it all the time. How do you have 160K plus subscribers and not many views? I have over 15 million views on the channel. So my older videos get more views than my recent videos. Not happy with it. It's just the way it is. And I could just make a bunch of like mukbang videos of Filipino food and Indian food and make it like, get the views up that way. But I really don't want to just make Filipino content. And yeah, that's basically what it is. I mean, Jasmine asked, what zodiac sign are you? This is another one. I mean, I could just tell you, someone might tell you in the comments in the chat, but I want to know what you guys like, what you think I am. Because the people I met, one of my internet friends I met this weekend, Ryan, knew, she was like, "You're a fire sign, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." I don't know how you knew that, but apparently I do because I talk a lot. Thanks, JJ. Well, the best thing you can do, JJ, if you enjoy any of the videos, share them. Just share them with your friends, have them check them out. Maybe they'll start liking it. Um, Aldrin wants to know, what's your wildest fantasy? I want to be able to buy a beautiful house on a beach somewhere and just live there with all my dogs and Kev. I think that truly right now is for sure. Libra, because that's the only one I know. No, Mohammed. I'm a Leo. I don't know. I mean, like, okay, this is how much of a Leo I am. I know what being a Leo entails, but I don't know anything about any other signs really. So that's pretty Leo. Deepak says, keep smiling, Lane. Thank you. Hi, Jude. America is thanking us. We help him. Oh, okay. I feel bad for people who don't have religion during the insanity going on. It's been a major comfort for me in the past year. Yeah, Thomas. I mean, truthfully, that's what I see it as. I see it as a coping mechanism and not in a bad way. I think it's a wonderful one. I think it's great because it also can have you helping others, or you would hope. I mean, I feel like that is a foundation of many of the religions, like helping less fortunate than you. Oh my gosh, Mohammed, this is a topic I really want to talk about that I think I could talk about. Shane's not even going to make it far in this live or episode. Mohammed asked, when is Shane planning on joining the Marines? So it's switched from the Marines to the Navy to the Army now, but he is playing a fifth year of college lacrosse, and I'm so excited because that means he'll be around for another year before he makes his plans on what exactly he's going to do. So that's exciting. Maybe I guess you need to focus on something other than what they've known. Well, Mario, travel vlogs are possible. I mean, I've traveled in the past year, but within the United States, and other countries are opening up now. So it's more of just if I can like save up and plan another trip because I still plan on making travel content. Like I plan on traveling until I literally can't anymore. I'll be traveling for the rest of my life. That's just the way I see it. It's what makes me it's one of the things that makes me the happiest. Oh my god, my voice. But yeah, okay, I need to go get ready for driving Nona around and um I'm going to hopefully get that vlog up tonight or tomorrow morning. I hate giving you guys times because sometimes things happen and I can't get it up and then I feel terrible. Any last questions? I'll stay for like 5 more minutes. Crust, how do you say it? Crystal says, Mohammed, thank you for the super chat. Wow, you're the best. As I said earlier, Mohammed is always the most generous. Thank you, Mohammed. If you guys are listening to this podcast after it's up, super chat is basically when you can send someone like a little like tip or money through the chat on the YouTube live. So if you guys ever want to come support, super grateful. Have seen all your travel videos, by the way. Thank you, Mario. Crystal Gigi asks, your favorite ice cream flavor? That's tough. I'm gonna have to go. It's not a flavor. I love vanilla and chocolate twist soft serve. But if we're talking strictly ice cream flavors, Ben and Jerry out of this world. Anything with like cinnamon and oatmeal cookie or cookie dough, love it. I love all your content no matter what, no doubt. Thank you, Jude or Judd. Judd. Did I say Jude before? I meant Judd. Thank you. You guys are the best. Which country was your top most favorite travel? That's so tough. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, now that I think about it, you guys haven't seen the Costa Rica vlogs because I haven't edited them yet. That was in English. I haven't edited them yet. But I really did love Costa Rica. The ocean, the sunsets, the food there. I would love to go back. The culture, like their pura vida, just everything about it. Would love to go back. Where is Mark? He's at work. What made Shane change his mind on which branch of the military he wants to get into? So he was training to be a Navy SEAL, and obviously, being a Navy SEAL is heavy on swimming. And he basically um, wanted to make sure that he was like strongest in it, but I think he realized like swimming isn't his strongest suit, and like that's not an option when you're a SEAL. I don't know. I'd have to ask him. I'd love to have him back on the podcast and ask him. Although I really am sad that he's even considering enlisting because I'm going to miss him, obviously. Have you ever visited Ireland? When I was 2 years old. So I don't really count that because I don't remember it at all, but technically I've been there. How about you guys? Do you count countries that you've been to if you were younger and you don't have actual memories of it? Seven Ways says, what's your favorite song? Right now, I would say it's Casio by Jungle because it reminds me of the group of people I met on Saturday. We played it on Saturday and they showed me it. So, love that song at the moment. Favorite song of all time is really tough. But for some reason, Aerosmith Jaded always just comes to mind because I can belt that out in my car. I love your Holy in Morocco videos. Thank you. When you come to Indy again, do you have a photo in Ireland? Yes, JJ. If yes, it counts. I don't know if it counts. Okay, Mohammed saying it counts too. I actually should go look at the list of countries I kept. I don't know if I kept it on there, but basically, I want to go back to Ireland, so it'll definitely count. All right, I just heard that Nona is awake, so I'm gonna go because we have to leave soon. I'm driving Nona to her dentist appointment. Anyways, I'm sorry if you guys are listening to this and you made it this far. I love you. Um, I know this wasn't the most exciting podcast episode, even the live one, because I hadn't planned this at all. I only planned that I wanted to tell you guys to watch Couples Therapy on Prime Video. It was a Showtime show. Very interesting. Have you been to Turkey? Yes, JJ, you need to go watch those videos. That was another one of my favorite trips. Oh my God, my stomach's growling. I gotta go eat breakfast. I love you guys. I'll probably do another live soon. Maybe it won't be recorded as a podcast episode, um, but I'll definitely talk to you guys soon. Mohammed and Pranjit, thank you so much for the super chats. You guys are so supportive. I can't thank you enough. I hope you guys know how grateful I am for you. Did you just someone just call me mommy in the chat? All right. I love you guys. Have a great day, night, whatever time of the day it is by you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon.